Hello. I know it's been a little minute since I've been on YouTube Live, but if you're following me on TikTok, you probably have seen me on TikTok Live this week. But I think this is the first time that I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Sorry, I just had to flush some hair down the toilet. What is everybody doing? Hey, Brittany. I'm going to just chat with you really quickly while I do my nighttime face routine. Y'all, hey Rosa Marie, there is so much going on with everything going on with Gypsy. It is freaking crazy. What time is it there, Leanne? Hey Ariel. Thank you for the hearts. So, how long do you think it's going to be? Oh my gosh, it's 1:30. Holy shit. I don't think I've stayed up until 1:30 in the morning. I don't know. It's been years. Literally, it's been years. How long does everybody think it's going to be before Gypsy comes back? Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to the little one. What kind of party did she get? I love little kid parties. In the next 20 minutes, somebody said that their comments have been getting mass reported today since she's no longer posting to TikTok. She's basically hiding behind the scenes, mass reporting people's accounts. Well, this will be a nice, good, interesting conversation to help you relax so that you can get ready for bed. You think she's with Ryan? I swear, I think that that's the reason why she made that video at her dad's house, pretending like she was packing everything up. I think that was to signal to Ken, like, I'm at my dad's house. I'm not out doing anything wrong. You can see, like, I'm at my dad's house, because she has a car now. So, like, if she wanted to, she could drive to Lake Charles if she wanted to. She says that she gets kind of nervous, driving on the highway and out of the area, but she does have a car, so she can literally go see Ryan or any other dude anytime that she wants. So I think that was a way for her to be like, oh, I'm not going anywhere. See, I'm sitting here at home. Hey, Onward. She's so fucking predictable. It's like, hey, Crow. And I think the reason why she wanted Ken to send her location is so she would know when he's on his way back home, so that she could quit doing whatever it was that she was doing. This girl is sneaky, like sneaky. She's probably doing OnlyFans behind his back type shit. Like, that's how sneaky she is. I don't think she's broke. I don't think she's broke. You think Ryan's going to pick up Gypsy? Probably. I swear, I think she's probably doing OnlyFans, but I'm not going to look. I'm sorry. I have to draw the line somewhere. She's definitely not broke. But I did. Hey, Peace. Hey, Lori. But I did get on TickLeap to see how much money she was making for the lives. And thank you for the follow, Ellen. I did look on TickLeap to see how much she's making from the lives. And y'all, she's not making shit. She's not making shit. She's making literally $100 per live. But she's on contract with Lifetime. And I want to say that when you do a reality TV show, hey, patients, they pay you a set amount per episode. I don't know if you have to wait until each episode is aired in order to get that money, but I know that they pay you based on how many episodes you do. So this season, I can't remember how many seasons, I mean, how many episodes they did last season, if somebody wants to look. But this season, this next episode is going to be 11. That's the thing, Jasmine. I don't know if Ken wants full responsibility for a child. You know, having full responsibility for a child is a lot of responsibility. Yeah, she came out with trust funds. Like, she got money. I think she was saying that as a way to signal to people watching that she didn't have any money so that they would gift her more. Oh, Lori, I would never. I would never even think about looking for OF content from Gypsy. Like, that is not something that I want to see. Just the thought of it gives me the. Yeah, basically she's dry begging. That was her way of dry begging on the internet. I only have $50 in my pocket, in my bank account. And you heard her say, oh, hold on one second. Hold on. I heard her say, when she was telling us about how she only had $50 in her account, she said, I'm gonna have to ask I thought I was gonna have to ask my dad for money or something like this. When you say something like this, it's usually to signal that what you're saying is not true. It would only be like you're generalizing, right? Like, if you read between the lines, she's generalizing. There was another one. Hold on. I had some issues with my van yesterday. And I had to ask for some help, and the guy was texting me asking me if it worked, and it did. So I wanted to respond to him. So, what was I saying? I got distracted. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Laura May. She says that a lot, right? She does. In what video was it? Oh, it was a live that she was doing, and she was talking about Aurora. She was talking about Aurora, and she was saying, I look at Aurora and I couldn't imagine, I couldn't imagine hurting this baby. And it just makes me think, how could a mother or how could a parent hurt their child? She didn't say, I think about how could my mom hurt me like this? When she's generalizing and putting it on other people, it's her small way of admitting that it never happened to her. Like, it never happened to her. Otherwise, she would say, I don't know how my mother could do that, like she did in this last episode. She was like, I don't know how my mother could sit there listening to me screaming in pain while in surgery. while in surgery. Like, girl, you are not screaming in pain while you are in surgery, because that literally contradicts itself. When you are in surgery, you are usually under anesthesia, which means you are fucking asleep. And the medical records show that after surgery, that the most that her complaint was that she was like groggy coming back to, not that she was screaming in pain. And she spends like all of her money on shopping, like buying clothes for herself. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like Ken is very resentful of his decisions right now. I think he's hey, Hannah. I think he's incredibly resentful that he has a baby with Gypsy. I think he's resentful that he is now stuck with her. I think that he's resentful that he had sex with her and believed that she was on birth control and he didn't take the necessary precautions. Hey, Andina, he didn't take the necessary precautions to ensure that he was safe on his end. I think that he is so resentful of the entire situation. And it shows. It shows in his behavior. It shows in his actions. It shows in how he relates to Gypsy, like how he talks to her, and and his facial expressions, his body language, like it is clearly showing. Hey, JJK, we're going to get back to the prison confessions. I had to download the last several lives that we did so that I can upload them to YouTube, and I'm going to do that on Sunday. I think I have 5 lives from TikTok where I didn't go live on YouTube, so that I can upload them to YouTube so everybody can see. But we started with Mommy, Dad, and Dearest. So that's 2 episodes. And then Life After Lockup, the last episode. And then Prison Confessions, 1 episode. And then last night's live, which was just like a general chat. So I have like 5 different lives that I need to upload. So I'm going to be doing that on Sunday. She had a Minnie Mouse. Oh, how cute. I know his mom is deeply, deeply disappointed. I don't think his mom really wanted Ken to have a relationship with a mommy murderer. Andina, what do you mean you're confused about about Ken's feelings for her? Are you confused that you hope he is resentful, or are you confused that you hope that he like stays with her? We can talk about that and help you get out of that confusion. Ryan's mom liked her, but I don't think that Ken's mom did, because Ken's grandmother was not a Gypsy supporter at all. I am, Amber. I'm glad you're here. It's been a while. I think it's been since last week since I've been live. Hey, Buffy. Hey, Angela. Hey, Honey Bun. It's weird why we have so much anger towards this situation. And I will only speak for myself. For myself, I am not upset at Gypsy in particular. What I am upset with is the lack of justice. What I am upset with is the societal acceptance of her. What I am upset with is the societal acceptance through infamy and, press and being on TV and the 9 million followers on TikTok. Those are the things that I'm upset with. I'm also upset that people keep giving Gypsy passes on her behavior and making excuses like her being what's the right word to say? Her having like a latent entry into society is a reason for her to continue to hurt people. She is showing her true colors. More and more people are starting to see. I don't think that Ken loves her. I don't think it. I don't think that he loves her at all. I think that he is around because he feels like he has to be now. I think if Gypsy had not gotten pregnant right away, I think after about a month, he would have been done. You know, like he would have been done. He would have moved on. He would have not wanted to have anything to do with her. Maybe 3 months. We'll give him 3 months. But because she got pregnant so fucking fast, he didn't have really any choice. She did. And so I have mixed feelings about the word trapped. She didn't necessarily trap him into a relationship with her, like physically living in the same house and being romantically involved. Like, he's not trapped that way. But he is trapped in the sense that he is always going to have to be connected to her because now they have this child. If he does not want to be connected to her, that means he's going to have to either, one, take the baby away from her, or two, disassociate and walk away. And neither one of those options is great. I mean, let's be honest. Exactly. It's triangulation at its finest. Narcissists love to trap their victims with pregnancy. They love to get them pregnant, whether it's male or female. They love to get them pregnant because if they get you pregnant, they know that they're always going to have a way to manipulate and control you. It's like they're always going to have it. Okay, here's the thing about the whole situation with him, like breaking up with Gypsy and coming back. In my personal opinion, when she was actually in prison, there wasn't a lot of positive attention on Gypsy. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of positiveness around the situation. And then she got out and she had 9 million followers. People were embracing her. People were accepting her. And I think he felt like, oh, okay, maybe my fear of, being associated with a murderer isn't going to be so bad because it seems to me like everyone has accepted her. Hey, Kane, it's good to see you. Everyone has accepted her. So I think it's okay now for us to have a relationship because she's getting all this positive attention. Yeah, I think they were talking too. I don't think he expected all the positive attention. I think he expected a lot of negative attention, which is what is happening now. And it didn't take long for it didn't take long for people to start flipping on Gypsy. And everybody says that, or she seems to think that the reason why everybody flipped on her was because she's an unaliver, and people were like, why are we supporting an unaliver? That's not true at all. I think people were generally very accepting of her getting out of prison and wanting to see what she was going to do with her life. You know, they wanted to see, like, is she going to come out and actually help people? Is she going to come out and be a good person? Is she going to come out and try to make some sort of change. And she didn't. She didn't come out and do anything that she said she was going to do. She came out and she openly admitted that she didn't think that she was a murderer. And you can't, like, she didn't take accountability publicly. And that had people gasping. Like, what do you mean you don't consider yourself a murderer? You literally murdered your mother. You hired a hitman to come and do it for you. And that was the start of the downfall. And that was literally the start of a lot of the creators getting on the Gypsy train and wanting to expose her. That was the first scenario. And then it just kept going downhill from there. Because the more Gypsy talks, the more she exposes herself. It's like she can't help it. She always wants to be the victim of something, but she desperately enjoys the attention so badly that sometimes when she's speaking, she actually gives herself away. Like she gives herself up. And that's what she does in her live streams. If you really listen to what she says, she's giving herself away. Yeah, I love that Ryan gets a lot of support too. It did make me mad at Ryan to see that he was engaging with conversation with Gypsy and like texting her back and just like doing exactly what Ken did to Ryan when they were in a relationship. Because that's what Ken was doing to Ryan. And I feel like how that felt when Gypsy was doing it to you with, cheating on you with Ken. And then you did the exact same thing. Oh, which video? I never liked her since day one. Hey, Elizabeth, I knew something was wrong. Like, I knew that there was something that wasn't being told right. And I had suspicions that the Munchausen proxy, the MVP, was a lie. Like, I had suspicions, but I couldn't really prove it. And then the medical records started to come out. And I have all her medical records. Like, I downloaded them from Fancy's Patreon so that I could read them. It's so much. Like, it's literally so much to go through. I think she deleted that. I haven't seen the baby's face either. Yeah, Willy Wonka, her stepmom gave the records to Fancy because they were supposed to be working on a documentary with Fancy. Oh, and I don't know if you guys follow Ashley Baby. Hey, Bayou. I don't know if you guys follow Ashley Baby, but I love Ashley. She comes with the receipts all the time. I don't have a lot of time to find receipts, so I really like looking at her content and then reposting it. Hey, Veronica. I just don't have time to like sort through all of the receipts to post receipts with my content every single time, but Ashley does. And I really appreciate that. Like today she posted a video about the medical records and why Gypsy had the G tube, because she had gotten Botox and was still drooling and all that stuff. Like all that stuff is in the medical records. And a lot of people don't recognize that all the information that we need is in the medical records. Yeah, let me figure out how to do it. How do I add a comment? Okay. I think it's Hold on. Give me 1 second so I can look it up. Oops. Oh, God. Sorry, I wasn't trying to go into somebody's live. Oh, this is the video. I'll show it to you. So it is at Ashley. At Ashley Danielle 402. Okay, let me know if, thank you. Let me know if that takes you to her page. Cynthia, I can tell you what happened on Mother's Day. Is she on YouTube? She's not. She's on TikTok only right now. Thank you, Veronica. Ryan is creepy and weird. Yes, he is a good guy, but I find it odd that he would even reach out to a murderer. And the way that he says, oh, Gypsy's just the most beautiful woman in the world, like, that's weird. Like, you know that she has cheated on you. She has done all these terrible things to you, and you're still saying that she's the most beautiful woman in the world? Like, dude, stop simping. Like, you look like a fucking fool. Thank you. Katie, you didn't miss a lot. We're just chatting. We're just having a good chat. And these are my nails. They're starting to come undone. But I like the little polka dots. I think the polka dots are cute. I think he's obsessed. I think he's obsessed with the version of Gypsy that she portrayed to be with him, because she's not the same person with anyone. You know, she masks to become whoever she needs to be for that person. So, like, if I was to hang out with her, I would never, but if I was to hang out with her, she would be a different person with me than she is online. She would essentially mimic what I do, because that's what she does. It's a manipulation tactic to get the person to let their guard down, so they're more likely and more easily manipulated. Thank you, Onward. Yeah, her personality totally depends on who she's around. And I think that that has something to do with not just her sociopathy, but I also think that it has something to do with her microdeletion. Because if you look at all of the symptoms for the microdeletion, one of the symptoms is ADHD and autism. Well, we all know that when you are autistic, you mask a little bit. And autistic people tend to mirror whoever they're with in order to belong, right? So I do think that a little bit of what we're seeing is because of her chromosome deletion. Let me go throw my dirty clothes in the hamper. I'm looking around, like, what did I do with my slippers? I don't see my slippers at all. Yeah, you become what you're around. I think that she's not only a psychopath, but hold on, I'm trying to find my slippers. Okay, I got them. I think she's a psychopath. I think she's a sociopath. And I think that I think that she has a lot of mental disorders. Like I potentially think that there could be a little bit of DID. I think that she's definitely sociopathic. She's definitely psychopathic. She definitely has borderline personality disorder. She definitely is very codependent. Like the list of things that is going on with her is monumental. Like there's so much going on with her. Like it's not even funny. Okay, I'm going to turn y'all sideways while I move the camera or the computers.